Hi, VOD girlies. So, I lied. I'm not done with Pokemon Diva Dimensions. We're not yet going to get into the shiny hunting. I'm excited. Cat's Fiddle, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I'm at a level 8 hype train, y'all. I don't know what to do. Thank y'all so much. Thank you to the VOD girlies as well. Every single one of you who just clicked on this video. Those of you who click in the first like 30 minutes. Those of you who click when you're eating dinner, at work, eating. I said eating twice because I'm thinking honestly of breaking the diet just for today and going to the Chinese buffet and getting a coconut shrimp. Oh my God, where's my soundboard? A coconut shrimp. Those of you who are watching as you're studying, those of you who are watching on your holiday vacation, those of you who are watching on the road, I'll be home for Smizmas. You can slay with me. Thank you, everybody. What a great Monday. I am so blessed. Y'all, I had the hardest, one of the hardest weekends of my life. I could cry. One of the hardest weekends of my life. And I almost canceled today's stream, but I said no. No. Every time I show up on stream, y'all make me feel so much better. So Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. We have to finish this Pokedex. Let me show y'all what's the tea. I wanted to get this video recorded today, but I'm not in a rushing era. Rushing is so unattractive, you know? So I'm missing this. Chimeco, my favorite diva who made me buy the DLC. I still don't even have her. This, and this. The gay boy down in... I got a new look. The gay boy said, go, we still have more to do. I got Rayquaza beaten and everything. And now I have to go back in. So let's make some recipes and go. I'm watching on the road. Oh my goodness. I'm okay, Sandro. All will be revealed soon. I'm living and realizing a lesson of life, and that is that there is so much power in breathing and realizing that you literally... for the first time in my life, and I've always felt like I was independent, but for the first time in my life, I feel so grounded in myself. And I had a moment where I just like had to realize that. Oh, let me make a donut. Hi, Swamp Pudding. Thank you for gifting the sub, and thank you, Panda, for the 5 gifted subs. So I'll show y'all the berries I have, because y'all see I've been crank it. I've been getting berries. Luca, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my God. Somebody's grandmas must be giving y'all Christmas money, because what is this? I've been grinding these berries. So I have like of the high tier ones, 12 hyper. Okay, let me move my body. Sorry, the body's in the way. Let me just move real quick. I've been hoarding sours and sweets because that's what the girls need, right? But we have some other things to do today. Okay, so I'm not using any sours and sweets. I'm gonna make like, I need 25k points, so I'm gonna make like 5 donuts, and we're gonna do that. Phaun is about to be eating good at the... Girl, I'm gonna roll it to the Chinese buffet. I say 2 tickets for 1. No, 3 tickets for 1. 4 tickets for 1. They'll say, but there's only 1 person here. I'll say, I can afford it. I want this whole section here at the Chinese buffet. Dragon China, give me the whole corner back there. I know it'll sound corny and stupid, but I think turning 30 really does something within. Like in the past year, I'm 31. I feel like I evolved and grew so much, grounding and finding a path that I was not even considering before. I just appeared in truth. What it is, I think, is that you really... it just like, even if you don't try, it just kind of makes you think. It makes you think. Like, I don't think that I'm fundamentally different. I just think that like my late 20s and the mentality of it and just sort of thinking of the culmination of all my sort of choices, I've been stewing on it for like 3 years. And now it's like, okay, well, boom, you know? That's all I could, that's the only way that I can. If anybody here is getting ready to turn 30, hasn't turned 30 yet, what I can say is, boom, that's how it feels. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me X up and X plus up plus B. When you songwrite, you kind of have to like play with the melody a bit. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me X plus B. Thank you, Designer Chapstick, for the 6 gifted subs. Thank you. Okay, how many did I make? One, two, three, 4. Let's just try that. So I do have a new look, OOTD. Everybody, I am wearing the Splatoon Aromatisse collab thing. I'm still wearing, y'all know that I have the iconic, my favorite bright white booty shorts. I'm on the back here on the purse. I am using the pastel pink circle purse. I'm also for the hat, I am wearing the droopy spooky fun tail pink hat. I'm wearing the Jason gloves. On the bottom, I am wearing my pastel pink and purple Yeezys. I'm also wearing some socks that I got at the thrift store and my custom pastel pink leg tights that I actually had sewn by Naveen. On the eyes, I'm wearing Pinky Paradise Love lenses. And for the dye, I'm actually using Meal Pink and Lavender. Hair by Julianka. Makeup, concealer by Fenty. Let's... I believe 8 of the Tonga berries gives the best 5-star shiny donuts. Okay. I still haven't even gotten to shiny yet. I just know I need pink. The eyebrows are dyed by Meal Pink 72. Have you had a chance to check out the quest inside Quasartico? Juiced? I have not. I have had a chance to be ran around this city through hyperdimensions, through space and time itself by Corbeau and Ansha. And I'm telling you, by the time I got that Rayquaza, I said, Ansha, I don't care. Take it. Take it. She said, let's talk about my dreams. I said, it's been 15 hours of you talking about your dreams. I am so happy for you. Dreams do come true when you sit and manifest on it, but you don't have to manifest at me. I've spent 12 hours manifesting certain things too, but I don't manifest it at you. It's just, wow. Beautiful. Your dreams came true, Diva. I did it all, but it might be gaggy. I might poke around with it. I really have to get this mega Pokedex finished sometime this week because I have a video to do. The girls are DMing me. They're leaving comments. Where's part 2? Where's part 2? Where's part 2? Look, on the first day of Christmas, Phaun gave to me a late Mega Dimensions DLC video. Catch Wild Pokemon, catch 6. Okay. What is the consensus on Aquarius from Astrology girlies? I want opinion. They're water signs, aren't they? So that's Chicago. Really... Water signs are like always like really fun. So... They're air signs? Well, there you go. I got in such a min-max rut with Pokemon. Watching your content has really inspired me to approach the games in a different perspective. I spent like 120 hours a day making concept teams and matching outfits. Swamp Pudding. You know what? There's fun in min-maxing, and then there's fun in just being creative and spontaneous. You know what's really cool is when you do min-max and you do understand the meta, it actually can make the concept building even deeper because you do have you have a very intimate knowledge of how like the game works, you know? So I always say this, these games are meant to be enjoyed by somebody who's like 5 years old. So at the end of the day, you can beat the game with whatever. I mean, not whatever, but you get what I'm saying. It's like we're not playing Elden Ring here. And even in Elden Ring, you can break the meta. So have fun. But there's different kinds of fun. I don't yuck yums. I don't yuck yums. A long time ago, I think Gaby Games said, never yuck a yum. And I've thought about that ever since. It's like, that's so true. That is so true. Aquarius is an air sign that privileges futuristic thinking, innovation, individualism, and uniqueness. Some may say they're too cool-headed or detached from their emotions, but that depends on the rest of their chart. Ultimately, they are always future-forward and expansive. My best friend is an Aquarius. They're born in February, right? January to mid-February? Yes. Okay. Boom! I need to find one more species. Oh, we got bergmites up here. Slay! You're probably not cooked, Trismagistus. You're probably very innovative, and you probably like are not scared of things. We love to body roll. POV, you're an Aquarius. That is so funny to me. Somebody needs to make a totally like unserious like astrology site where it's like if you're an Aquarius, you might like body rolling. That is so fun. Is Shakira an Aquarius? Now that would actually be really crazy if she was. I don't know if she is. All right, where's my butterball? Where's my butterball? Phaun, I'm watching your videos on YouTube. I really enjoyed your reactions. When you see a new Mega, I would like to ask you, do you know what video is your reaction about Mega Frostlass? I really want to see. It's in the playlist. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember, honestly. When it comes to the VOD channel, truly, honestly, deeply, it all just happens. So I can't tell you off the top of my head. I can barely tell you what videos, when I do edit even a video, what I'm doing. So I don't know what I don't know anything about astrology, but I'm an Aquarius with a bunch of water and air placements. The next season of GPO, we have to name some Pokemon after star signs. Ooh, you put it out there. It's finally locked in with me. Oh my God, wait, I got really excited. There's something in my spirit right now. I feel like, oh, I'm getting full body chills thinking about it. Something's gonna happen. Something really beautiful is gonna happen. And I think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen like early January or something like that. And I had this idea that sort of like locked some things into place with the video that I've been like, this video that's just been so hard for me to edit. I've been getting through it, don't worry. But the GPL documentary, I was like, I finally figured it out. But I can't say it because I have to keep that motivation within myself. Hi, it's Jean Babe. Thank you for 4 months. On the 8th day of Christmas, my baby gave to me. I have to find more Slay holiday songs. Oh, druids. I just want to say this, other druids. I was thinking, I know this sounds really crazy, but I was thinking about you. Because I know that you like dabbled in video essay work, and like, I'm not saying that you need to like put it out often, but I'm really interested in like the creation of digital media. And I was like, I wonder if other druids is ever going to do another video essay. So when you had posted on Blue Sky that you're working on something with your own ambient soundtrack that you produced yourself, I was like, that is what I'm talking about. Like I got so inspired. I was like, yes, inject your creativity into it. And not only in the writing and the production, well, like in also the production. Like, I love when I see people do that kind of stuff. Like obviously they have something that they want to share and impart that they've written, but at the same time, like there's also other layers of their creativity injected into it. It just makes it all so much more like interesting. FFS in February? It's Jean Babe. I'm so happy for you. That's exciting. That's exciting. I don't know what else to say. That's exciting. It's Not Christmas Till Somebody Cries by Carly Rae Jepsen. Should I get into Carly for Christmas? I used to love Do They Know It's Christmas by the Glee cast. Speaking of Glee put me on to Christmas rapping. Bah humbug, but that's too strong because it is my favorite holiday. I love that song. That's one of my like all-time favorite Christmas songs. I'm gonna swag it out. Hi, Dave. Dave is a Primarina fan. I believe it's titled Just Stomp versus the Girly Pops. Okay, that might be the Frostless video for the person looking for it. Sia Xmas. I think I've heard the Sia one. Ooh, let me pay attention. I'm only at like 6K. Okay, we got to keep this going. Y'all know my pacing when I'm streaming, but I'm gonna try to be better. Okay, damsel. Yeah, this is gonna be a big spoiler. Damsel. Hello, damsel. I hope you're doing well. Y'all, if I go get a coconut shrimp, will y'all judge me? I'm on a diet. I'm supposed to be on a diet. So no, I have to stay strong today. I'm really emotional. I want to emotionally eat, but if I wait until February, it'll be worth it. It feels like a bad omen to go do that. Oh my God. It's not even 2 more months. It's like a month and a half, really. So I might as well just keep it going. Oh, I'm really craving that though. Do you know the Schoolgirls, a girl group created by Nick Cannon? I don't. Yeah, Zoe. I've been really good. The thing about a cheat day is it's just like you kind of like, it's also like a rest day for me too. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it when I have more quiet around me. Because right now I'm like a bit... Woo! I always get excited on stream. I found that the most the gold side quest portals give you is around 10Ks. Oh, okay. Well, it's fine. I actually like sort of like passively doing the quests and stuff because you do get items. How in the world are you supposed to get in there? I don't mind how long it takes. I'm either like yapping with y'all or like watching YouTube or something. So I really don't care. Through the roof. Oh, okay, I see. Let's try to get up there. Oh, we gotta go around. I don't like the large ones. I always try to go for medium, but it's fine. Use the catch window and destroy sledge piles. Okay. Okay, Diva, where are you at? Okay. Lucy, thank you. Lucy, we have to pay attention. I sometimes wonder what it was like to be in that, to be a fly on the wall of the house of the Nick Cannon Mariah Carey marriage. I don't want a lot for Christmas. I can never sing Mariah Carey. I remember one time Mariah Carey, some of her like seminal work is so vocally challenging. I remember I came to my vocal teacher when I was studying theater in college, and I was so frustrated. I was like, y'all, I'm so worried. I'm so like stuck on this. I'm trying to learn Hero by Mariah Carey in my key. And they were like, some songs just don't work. And I was like, you know what? You're right. It just doesn't, I can't sing Mariah Carey. A billboard near my house says 5 days till Donner comes to visit. Who cares about that flop? People only really care about Rudolph. He's the most famous reindeer of all. Use your 1% to sing Mariah Carey. I feel like you have to enter a certain flow state to sing Mariah really well. I feel like you can't think about it. Like you just have to do it. And I still, something in my soul is just not ready. Girl, when I started my singing classes, my teacher said my voice was like Michael Bublé's, and 18-year-old me got so offended, I stopped going for a week. I forget what my first voice teacher told me. I gotta ask, did you see what Nicki Minaj got up to this weekend? I'm trying not to, honestly. I already addressed it on Blue Sky, and it's like honestly making the rounds beyond that. I had to block somebody because Blue Sky has this weird thing where people use the platform as like a sort of supplement for Twitter. And I'm like, Blue Sky has so much whimsy and fun. Like, why are you sitting on here acting like you're on Twitter? Just go back to Twitter. But while I obviously don't like, what it is like, what did I say? Obviously I don't support what she's doing. I'm not going to dwell on it too much. But somebody used it, some random stranger on Blue Sky used it as basically a sort of opportunity to leave a comment that just felt really loaded with like misogyny and racism. Because I went to their profile and like they just like were tweeting over and over and over again about how much they've never liked Nicki Minaj and all the features on her and all this stuff like that. I was like, okay, so I can disagree with Nicki Minaj without being racist and misogynistic. You know? Because at a certain point, it's like, you can't sit here and like posture like being like sort of like morally superior because of this celebrity while like still representing exactly why people are like disagreeing with her. I don't know. But I blocked them because anything I post on the internet, like I can't stand when people try to hijack my stuff to sort of talk about their negativity. It's like, girl, block. There's like a lot of people. One thing that I've noticed is really interesting is like,
You woke it up.
obviously like what she's doing is like completely tarnishing all of her legacy. But you don't have to. There's a lot of people coming out of their woodworks who are like, now I can finally be racist. It's like, no, that's not what this is. Because it's almost 2026. Like, we know what you're doing. Where's the sledge at, girl? Hi, Pluto. The color scheme of this map looks so lovely with this look, even with all the pink meth lying around. I mean, yeah. Exactly, Seb. I think going into 2026, we just have to let go. We have to let these people go. Like, these people who just like, no matter what, will never engage with Nuance. We have to accept the fact that the internet is much different now. Everybody uses it. There used to be a point in time where like people like us, queer people, weirdos, a bunch of people, we would find sort of safety in the internet, but now everybody can use the internet. And that's a beautiful thing, but at the same time, we also have to be honest with the fact that the people that we use the internet for to escape from are now on it. So just really, when you engage with it, just really, really like sort of tamper your expectations. My 2026 resolutions. I want to find a community college nearby and finally learn Korean and Spanish. I tried it at the beginning of this year and my priorities just changed. I did complete a lot. Fitness was one of my big things for 2026. I wanted to be more organized with my work, have a better balance with it. I think that I've definitely accomplished that. But one of the things I had to sort of like give up because that, you take on a bunch of resolutions and you have to stay with them and just like kind of let the ones that work. And then like the next ones sort of get pushed to the next year. I want to find a community college and like actually take lessons for languages because I try to teach myself and I can teach myself a lot of things. But when it comes to like, I guess, language learning, the immersion of being in class really works for me. With fitness, I don't really need that because you kind of get, when you're trying to like build muscle and stuff like that, you can kind of see when you get like a pump what you will look like 6 months from now, so that's kind of like a motivator. But with language, like you suck at it and then like you don't feel good about it, so I need like the immersion of class, I think. But with like fitness, you suck at it, but you get like a little bit of a reward, so like you can like keep doing it. At least that's how it works for me. I learned Spanish through UCSD extension. The class was like $350. The teachers were great. Yeah, I was thinking about doing it online. I also have this like kind of fantasy of like going to school. Like, I don't know, I'd be like one of those old people. Everybody in class would be like, you're 30? But online is like probably the more viable option. Pickled. I don't make resolutions because I don't want to be a better person. I want to become worse and worse. That's your resolution though, Pickled. You can't escape the ritual, Pickled. That's already a resolution. In the recent episode of Heated Rivalry being rated 10 out of 10 on IMDb, only 2 shows accomplished that ever. It's because people love when men make out. Like, that's like literally one of the things as a collective society that we need to like go ahead and just admit. For some reason, we keep trying to like deny that truth. I don't know why. People love when men make out. They love it every single time. There's so much power in it. We love when women make out too, don't get me wrong. But we don't see men make out enough on TV. It's more than, well, I'm sure it's more than making out. I've seen the posts. I've also seen the legions and legions and legions of, I said this on Blue Sky. I said, good luck to all of the young queer men who are now internalizing Heated Rivalry. And I say queer men because this is for people who can vibe with the moment, who identify and walk with the identity of a male. whatever they're doing on that show, I'm seeing the boys internalizing it. I see TikToks, I see YouTubes, I watched episode 1 of Heated Rivalry and now I can't skip leg day. Oh baby. That's going to be 10 years to unpack now. 10 years of body image that you're about to unpack because of that one scene on Heated Rivalry on HBO.com. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck, girl. Shiny alert. Why aren't you watching it? Because I have too many things to get done. I can't add that layer on. Not right now. When the season's done, I'll watch it. But that's after I get some things done. I had a lot of stuff happen this weekend. My Saturn is returning fully in February. I cannot stop and watch something that I know is destructive. Positive, but destructive. We live in an age of nuance. That's what I said. People who can't understand the nuance, we have to leave that behind. It's not the right time for me right now. So if y'all want my Heated Rivalry reactions, I have to be in a different place. Now I'm really scared because whatever. Wonka. I have to be really focused because these Skarmories are aggressive. Oh god. Boom. Okay, back to the tasks. What were we talking about? Well, it's done this Friday. Oh god. Okay, well. You were making the right choice, Phaun. I started it, and now I'm crawling on the walls until Friday. I also don't like... I don't like when people make me wait for stuff. It might be like the Capricorn stellium, but I can't stand when people make me wait. Put the whole show out. I know it's done. I know it's done. Stop with this whole engagement tactic. I want the whole... I just wasted front ball on this stupid little bird. I can't restart because I didn't save. Did I save? I didn't save. Oh, I hate it here. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much, you dumb little bird. Oh my god. It's okay. Accept it. Let it out. Let it out. It's too late. It's too late. It's too late, y'all. Yeah. Let it out. And Pokemon Company, you have done so many things to make the Switch era so polished now that the Switch 1 is done. I'm glad y'all figured it out eventually. There's still some more work to do. But don't think that I didn't notice that y'all won't let us turn off autosave. Don't think I didn't notice that. Don't think I didn't notice that, Pokemon Company. Don't think I didn't notice that. Y'all know exactly what you were doing. So don't think I didn't notice it. Oh, it's Alolan Marowak from Pokemon Alola. You can change camera distance? Wait a minute. Girl, I cannot catch a Marowak to save my life. I'm looking for a Sludge Pile. You can't? Oh, okay. You used to be able to. I was gonna say I feel like I would be embarrassed if I didn't do that. Y'all, I have been playing Marvel Rivals, and I'm happy to say that I am almost past gold. Y'all want to know what I'm playing? I play Psylocke. Psylocke is really hard to play, but I start with Psylocke, and if the game's going bad, I switch to either Emma Frost or Jeff. I like playing Jeff and Emma Frost because I think that they're very good supports, and I think like years and years of playing Overwatch and then Overwatch 2, I think I'm not the best, but I think I have an above average game sense. So like Jeff is like super easy to execute sort of strategies on, and Emma Frost is just like Emma Frost is basically Zarya if she slayed. Zarya slays, don't get me wrong, but like you get what I'm saying. Like Emma Frost is just different. But I play Psylocke. So like my idea is like if I'm going offense, Psylocke is like the way to go. Psylocke sucks on defense, like if you're defending a point. But if I'm defending with Psylocke, I know that like my team hates me. I turn off chat. Who cares? I'm literally climbing through gold with chat off, so who cares? I don't think I'm the worst player, and I don't care what people have to say. And also, like most people who play that game, I just assume that they're all like 14, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I just can't listen to you. But if I'm playing on defense, I'll let like the team get halfway for sucking, and then I'll like switch to like Emma Frost or like Jeff. And then I normally win. Does it save in hyperspace when you catch a Pokemon? It does do autosaves in hyperspace. I've seen like really crazy strategies of people trying to like farm the maximum amount of berries they possibly can, where they will save before every ball that they open, and then they'll save before the Butterball too. Did I get the Butterball, y'all? Do you remember? I was talking. Am I looking for it still? What games will you be playing in the future? A Genshin comeback would be tea, just saying. The next game I really have to consider is another girly pop lock. That's really the only one that I can promise. Bamboo, thank you for 8 months. Do you have a secret food review account like Dianta with donuts or Lord with onion rings? No, but I do want to incorporate food more into my content maybe. I've been thinking about it for years, like even back in my Wingstop days. No, I haven't gotten the Butterball. Okay, let's pick it up. I have to find the Butterball. No CSGO. Unfortunately, no CSGO. Coconut shrimp 96. There it is. All right. Okay. My normal grinding method with this, whenever I'm grinding stuff, is, well, when I'm trying to get points, you have to get like 100k to get Rayquazas, like thing. I would do it in batches of 5. So I would do the reload to get a big haul berry or just like an item power berry. I know people go for big haul and item power berry, but I just go for item power berry. If I get big haul, I'm like slay. I'll get one of those and then I'll just make like 4 more and just hope that I get more berries beyond that. And it adds up over time. I'm sure I'll run out soon, but then I'll just do it again. There's never... I do have a 2-star that I can burn. Let's go ahead and burn a 2-star. Is there a lot of Greninjas in ranked? I actually have not even touched ranked since this DLC came out. I don't think there's any reveals in the question marks, but I'm honestly just trying to get through all the cutscenes, like the main quest cutscenes. It's too much for me to like be jumping from side quests to cutscene to the like, I have to have access to being able to play the game and complete the Pokedex before any of that other stuff matters to me. It just bugs me because I'm like, I'm still locked. I'm still technically not done with the game until I can theoretically finish the Pokedex. I'm not done with the game. That's just how Pokemon registers to me. If you still have to get through cutscenes in order to finish the Pokedex, you're not done with the game. So don't do the side quests. That's just how my brain works. Hi, Junie. How are you? So if there are reveals, I don't know. Pokemon Ranger with Stylus Cam. I don't think y'all want to see my hands doing that. I am well, Junie. There's a reveal of the question mark at Quasartico? Okay. People keep mentioning that. Let me get my points and then I'll check it out. Catch the baby, use the catch window. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish the Pokedex until Home comes out. Just because I have a lot of these. I'm mainly just wanting to finish the Mega Dex for the video. Okay. So these little ones don't really drop a lot of good stuff, so I'm just gonna get this Butterball and go. Okay, Diva. Yeah, so the way that I approached getting through the Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza stuff is I figured timeline. I figured out first and foremost how to grind the berries. You will be driving blind if you do not figure out the tools that you need to complete your goal. Figure out the tools you need to complete your goal. They're going to ask you for crazy amounts of berries. So how do I how do I predictably get the berries that I need? Because if I'm just waiting for a berry to show up, that's what I need, then I'm going to be here all day. So I need to figure out how to game that system. So I figured out how to grind berries. There's a lot of resources on YouTube, on Reddit, on the internet, on how to get berries in a more predictable way. Higher tier berries. Once I figured that out, I kind of had to stop playing. I wanted to finish all this over the weekend, but things were happening. I couldn't. Once I did that, I just spent my idle time. I would make like 1, 2, 3 berry donuts. Go get them. You know, over time, you'll get them. And then once I had a big haul, I then made the donuts I needed. That's why, like, when people ask me, have you done this side quest? I'm not worried about that because the first thing I need to figure out is how to finish the Pokedex. Like, this Legenza has so many cutscenes. Ansha talking about her dreams, talking about her donuts. I'm like, girl, I'm trying to finish the Pokedex. She's like, but let's talk about this and go do this side quest. I'm like, okay. Where's the... I've been asked if I've played Conquest before. I have not. I know a lot about it. I've seen a lot of the assets and I've seen people cover it and stuff. I hear it's a really fun game. I'm not really worried about like the dex itself. I'm worried about the Mega Dex for my video. I just want to be able to unlock all the portraits, basically. I don't have that many more. And you know, at a certain point, I'll just like accept the fact that I can't get them all if it's like unpredictable. But I do want to push and keep pushing as much as I can because I like to have it for the video. Vinaya, I figured there wasn't one in the game yet, but I'm more than certain that I haven't gotten all the ones that I can. Alpaca, I've literally only had today and then like a little bit of yesterday to do the story. I have not even touched online. What do you use for editing? A mixture of, it really depends. CapCut, I have the best flow state, but if I have the time, I try to practice DaVinci. Really, it's the same. The best editing tool is not, there's no best editing tool. It's what works well for your brain. A lot of the ideas and techniques are transferable between each workstation or like software. You just have to figure out which one you flow better with. CapCut, I honestly would not recommend because it doesn't really have much of like a reputation. It's not industry standard, and it also runs like doggy doo-doo on like mid-tier PCs. I would honestly try to learn DaVinci. It'll probably take you a longer time to learn it, but it'll be better in the long run. I'm like desperately trying to learn it. I've learned a lot of it. Y'all, please let me get my points first. I know y'all want me to do the Quasartico thing. I'm trying so hard to get there. How to become a Twitch partner? Consistency and support. I've tried a lot of different things. Pokemon is one of my main things that I do because it just resonates a lot with my audience. You have to, I think a lot of people get kind of caught up sometimes. For me, I love all kinds of video games, but Pokemon, I have a comfortable sort of relationship with like also being a content creator with it. There's some games that I would love to make content for and I think that would work, but I don't want to make content of it. So I just kind of lean into what we all like as a community. You have to really consider people who show up for you. Even when you're like down to like 1 digits or like double digits, that's your community and you have to have fun with them. And if you build it, they'll come. Literally when I became a Twitch partner, I didn't even know how it worked, and I think we got raided, and I tried to ban them because I got scared. Would you recommend DaVinci for both TikTok videos and a YouTube one? Yeah, you can do. So the limitations with CapCut is you have to start getting creative once you start doing advanced stuff. And honestly, the thing with CapCut is a lot of people will pick it up because they think that they'll be able to like quickly make short form videos. But right now, a lot of people, like, you have to think of yourself as an audience member when you're making a video, I think. And if it looks like it was made like quickly in CapCut, then it like, you don't need to edit stuff to make it good. Editing is like more of like a style and a finesse. Like, people will use editing in short form stuff to add style, but if it just looks like a churned out, like sort of algorithmically friendly CapCut video, then people won't watch it. Like, I'm just being real. If you're gonna use editing to like elevate your videos, you have to inject some style into it in these days, because that's just all I can say. If you're doing it for YouTube, it works well for YouTube, but DaVinci will work well for that too, because DaVinci is a very, very powerful, like, DaVinci is used for movies. They have stuff in there that will like kind of make it easier for you to like approach like a sort of vertical video. But yeah, I think like honestly, if you can master DaVinci, your videos are going to look better. You'll be able to be more creative. I think the first thing you need to figure out is like what your computer can run, and I would also experiment with things and not get too caught in the weeds of like over planning it. Top 10 moments of all time, me trying to ban the mods. Okay, I gotta focus. I've just been sitting here getting the Pokeballs and yapping. the advent of AI has made like a lot of sort of typical styles that people use for engagement feel a little bit cheaper because AI can do it. Like yesterday I was listening to this one guy, this one creator. I really like his like observations. He does like social political sort of commentary. But he was like, I'm even at a point now where I have to like look at the background of a video to see if it's like AI or not. Like that's where we are. So I feel like when people can comfortably engage with you, like you can start building like real like relationships. You have to really avoid it from looking like too algorithm. That's just where the culture is right now, darling. They did come and say we aren't bots. Yeah, but like, you know how scammers are. I think we got to get this aggro on. Oh, I can't stand the AI filters. No, like the enhancing, the 4K enhancing, and it just like smooths out all the grain. But the video itself like did not like get upscaled. Apparently Claire Obscure removed that AI stuff. I think they were using assets. I mean, honestly, when you make video games, you can license out like assets so you don't get like too caught in like making every single little detail. They're a small team, and this is what I'm saying. It's like you can't trust it anymore. Like you have to be very wary of it. I honestly didn't look into it. I played the game way before that news broke. I beat it a while ago. But apparently they used AI. They didn't use AI. They used assets that had used AI to generate like newspaper things. I don't really know the full story, but what I do know is they removed it. I honestly think that team is like really artistically, they have good artistic integrity. You would know that if you played the game and see what the concept that they tried to execute. And this is what I'm saying, going into 2026, we have to like abandon this whole like painting everything with a broad stroke type of thing, because engaging with even like the first 2 acts of the game, you would be like, I don't think that they purposely did that. They would not have made that game generating it all with AI. So when they fixed it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Claire Obscure is like really a masterpiece in like cinema and video game design, and it's like, I just feel like it's bad faith to like be like, oh, they're not as good as you think they are because they used an asset. And like I said, you have to be very wary. It would have been different if they didn't remove it. A lot of the metadata had Midjourney in it. Well, you know what, y'all? I don't support AI. I'm sorry that I played the game without knowing it. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know. I liked the game, but I guess I can't like it anymore because I was unaware. See, like when we get into these conversations, it's like, if I could take it back, I would. Hi, Canessa. Cause like, I don't know, like that just means like for every single video game now, I have to wait until people comb through all the data to tell me whether or not something's an AI. I have to make sure I look at every single little thing. And honestly, I do. I do. Like as a creator, I do, but I just really try to avoid like giving takes on things. Like I think it's quite obvious that I don't like AI. I've talked about it over and over and over again. If I've accidentally engaged with something like that, just like with how I lip synced to Nicki Minaj for years because I really liked her work, if there's something about it that comes out that I obviously don't agree with, I just hope that people can like engage with me in good faith and understand that like I don't mean to support something that I say over and over again that I don't support. I'm just a human too. And I think that's the case with like most people who play Clair Obscure 33. I'm sad to find out that they did, and I'm glad the Indie Game Awards stuck to their guns and de-awarded them, but it's too late to change the incredible impact the game had on me. Oh, there's this. See, I didn't even know about that. I didn't even know about that. It's an integrity thing, so let's see if they correct, I guess. Oh, is this like the post-game, like sort of? I heard that there was like post-game stories on the post-game. I didn't mean to start this. Just wanted to share the excitement of having 10k channel points. Purr! Thank you so much for supporting. That means you've been watching for a second, Sandro. I promise we're going to start a girly pop lock with no AI. What season are we on? Season 17 with no AI. Who's my favorite NPC? I like Jason. I think that she's really funny. I think like she has a lot of really like genuinely funny moments. If we're talking about like the character that slays the most, I think Lita is probably like the it girl of it. RuPaul versus AI. Okay, Lita, that's okay. I'm not doing that right now, Lita. We have to keep, I'm starting to get yappy. We have to keep this show on the road. Let's find, I have it marked right there. Yeah, ChatGPT is going to, that bubble's going to burst very soon. They've been doing accounting tricks for like 6 months at this point to convince us that it's not. I'm just saying. I know the Fed lowered interest rates, but please just use that as an opportunity to put your money in smart places. Like, don't start conspicuously spending because the literal data says that you should be more, you should really be very defensive with your liquid cash right now. Sorry. Oh, there's a 5-star. Oh, wait. I promise y'all I'm going to go to Quasartico, this little thing here. But I just want to get my points. No, that's not it. I don't want to go there. Y'all, I like have been exclusively grinding 4 and 5 stars. And I feel like there were way more before I started like really wanting them. Now there's only like 1 or 2. I just don't know why people are super in arms when things like arc raiders also exist at X. Well, Canessa, I think what it is like we have to really hope that there's going to be a big, I've said this before, it's here. It's here. And with discussions like this, it's quite obvious that we're going to be unpacking how we feel about it for probably the rest of our lives because it's here. The interesting thing about it in culture is that there are people who don't care. And then there's people who do. And then there's probably people who are somewhere in the middle trying to explore that. But content is going to get really interesting because I don't think Lady Gaga actually was asked about this in an interview recently, her opinions on AI generated music. And she said, and I really liked this, she said, you know, being a human is not going out of style anytime soon. Stuff made by people, there are people who want that. AI is not going to completely supplant that. There's still going to be people who don't care. But the thing is those people who don't care probably didn't really engage with media in a critical way to begin with. They just needed colors in front of their face. Now, there's people who are morbidly watching because it is novel, but once that novelty wears off, they're going to either pick the side of being people who don't like it or people who do like it. I personally don't like it because, one, it's plagiarism. If we had any sort of like ethics left, all these companies would be sued because they're plagiarizing. They did not get consent from all of the people that they farmed data from on the internet. Also, content made specifically for the sake of engaging you does not impart any knowledge. AI, as it is right now, this generated content, does not make anything new. It just regurgitates stuff that's already been done. That's all it can do. So if I'm watching something and it feels like AI could make it, and I feel like, I feel like AI could make this, I just assume that it is. Because it already doesn't impart anything novel to me. I don't need to consume that. My time, which is already stretched so thin in the modern day, does not need to be spent wondering if I'm getting regurgitated information. You know? So yeah, it is also so multifaceted that it's like we're watching the dust settle. I think it's really fascinating. It's also like really scary and morbid, but I do comment on pop culture a lot, so obviously I look at it in a way of like, look at this development. But yeah, your boy Bimby, that's actually that's really valid. Anyway, let's talk about something else. I think I might get coconut shrimp. Y'all, if I get coconut shrimp, if I like go on a little solo trip to get coconut shrimp this evening, and I like, would it be awkward if I sat in the buffet and like talked about it on video? You've done that? Come with me to get coconut shrimp. You don't want... Stop what you're doing right now. Put your baby down. In fact, throw it on the ground right now. Your dog... actually, no. I don't want to make jokes about pets because pets literally are sacred. Quit your job right now and go to New Dragon Buffet. Hang up on your grandmother right now and go to China Express Buffet. Block all of your family right now and don't miss the coconut shrimp at your local Chinese buffet. Come with me to get... Y'all, I've been thinking about visiting Chicago because I just want to. And I've been getting content about Chicago, and I'm getting like, I always thought that this was like kind of played up, but it's true. I see people
from Chicago.
Maybe that's why I want to visit Chicago. The subliminal messaging. I see like people talking in Chicago about like transplants and stuff, or like people moving in and they like make fun of them. But I'm like genuinely getting videos of people being like, and it's like in full seriousness. You have to try this new item at Nobu. Like they do like the cadence and everything. I was like, oh, this is real. Cause I saw the parodies before I saw the actual like actual people doing it. Okay, let's catch wild Pokemon. My ex-clients generated some illustrations using mine as base for their next... Whoa. I'm sorry to hear that, Sam. I don't... Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, okay, Sandro, that's what I'm saying is like that divide of people. I think like, yeah, sorry, I don't want to talk about AI anymore today. But yes, that's what I'm talking about. Phaun, what's the most girly pop items you can get at the Chinese buffet? Coconut shrimp, obviously. You have to get lo mein. You have to get lo mein. The thing is you have to pace your carbs because the carbs are going to get really filling. That's how they trick you. That's how they get you in and out really quick because you want to get all the lo mein. Oh, it really depends. It really depends because in the American Chinese buffet experience, you get a mixture of things based on geography. Now, I'm not the most traveled person, but I have been to a few hemispheres. Okay, and I've also been to some regions in the United States, and I've been to a Chinese buffet in each place because I'm that kind of girl. Sometimes I just need a little bit of Chinese buffet. All right? So I've been to a few places, and it really depends on the geography and the clientele. Now, if you're in a very, very white area, the Chinese buffet tends to have like less sauce on it, less spice, less, because people complain. They're like, oh, it's too spicy, it's too, and you know what? All my white people, it's okay. I know that there's white people who like spice. I know. But y'all also know that some of y'all's cousins will leave a bad review. But there's also people who say, this isn't spicy enough. They'll also leave a bad review. And that's the beauty of America, is that we in the Chinese buffet will create unique experiences in each restaurant. The Chinese buffet that I go to specifically, it bangs. This town does not have a lot of good food, but the Chinese buffet here bangs. So they do like macaroni, they do like steaks, they do fish, like a sort of like tilapia, stuff like that. They also do like the go-to like Chinese buffet foods, but they also do their own spin on like Tex-Mex at the same time. Now their dessert area does kind of suck, but it's fine. It's fine. I don't really come for dessert. But if I were to go, you have to get all the meats. Like you have to have like a smorgasbord of the meats. And I know that there's vegetarians and vegans. They do have tofu options too. What I like is not necessarily the meat, the protein. Let's say that. You have to get the proteins. I like the different sauces. You have to get all the different sauces. I'm really trying to think of how to present this information in an organized way. Okay. So take everything that I've said, but this is how I approach a new Chinese buffet. If I've moved to a new area, or if I'm going to be regularly like frequenting a new area, say you've moved to a new town, maybe you've moved too far away from your local spot, this is how you do it. First visit, eat light portions of every single option. Light portions so you don't get too full. That's when you kind of like understand what you do and don't like. After you understand what you do and don't like, get yourself a nice plate of the things that you do like. Then, when you go back, you know exactly what you want. And you don't have to spend the second trip experimenting and all that stuff. What's the best post-buffet dessert when you leave? It really depends on the place. I'll be real, a lot of Chinese buffets don't do dessert right. They don't, because it's like all like Cisco stuff. I'm trying to get Lucy to do something here. Okay. There's only one girl I can depend on to do work while I'm yapping. I told you that there's Tex-Mex at this place, right? This buffet that I go to, I think this is the only place that I've seen do this. And this is why I'm saying Chinese buffets are so fascinating. I have to find the butterball. They do like flan. They do like Mexican desserts, or at least like that's what I consider Mexican desserts. They do like those custardy kind of things, like dripping in like sugar and stuff. I found it. Okay. I was like, oh, wait a minute. So when I go there, I do flan. Yes. I said, when I went there, I said, y'all got flan here? So I can get my coconut chip and my flan. Vietnamese people also have flan. I want you to know that because of you, I keep calling them butterballs. They are butterballs, Night Lycan. They have butter in them. Okay, so we did that. I'll go to Quasartico now. Thank y'all so much for waiting. I say Milotic, but I've also been like bullied on the internet for pronouncing pretty much every Pokemon. So I don't even know at this point. Hi, Vinny. Somebody, I don't know if they watch Twitch, but somebody who follows me on TikTok, they made a I made a drive-through video with a certain sound talking about the construction workers. They made a video talking about Vinny with the same concepts. I said, wait a minute. I clicked on their picture on TikTok and they followed me. If you watch this, I see you talk about Vinny. Mimikyu. I tried explaining that Mimikyu are nocturnal. She replied that if I did not get her one, she would insist I give... Oh. He doesn't... That's his daughter's hair tie. But perhaps in hyperspace Lumoise. Okay. If you find a Mimikyu, please. Okay. So for the rest of stream, I'm going to like go around to like sort of randoms. Because people are saying that there are reveals that I've missed in some of these randoms. So let's look to see if we can find any... Like, what's this? I went to one of them, it was in Pharaohs. I was like, girl, who are you? Butter? Oh, okay. Seductive feminine voices. What's her name? What's her name? She does like the Italian mom drag, but she did recently a Marilyn Monroe one. She dressed up like Marilyn Monroe. She said like it was like POV. Marilyn Monroe's like checking you in, and she's like a receptionist at a hotel. Olive Ugly, yes, Olive Ugly. And she says, "Oh, I see you're here for the 4th floor. I love the 4th floor. Has the best ice machine in all the building." Promise. The 4th floor has the best ice machine in all the building. Promise. That was like my stem. The yellow question marks have reveals. The rainbow ones are just rogues. Okay, yellow question marks. I'm gonna make like 3 donuts. The 4th floor. She said, first, get on the elevator. Then you go to the 4th floor. Then you take a left. Or is it a right? Or is it a left? Or is it right? Oh, I don't know. Y'all have to check out Olive Ugly's Marilyn Monroe impression. I'm a bit disappointed that even when you beat the main arc of the DLC, you still don't unlock garlic salt. And that's why I could only give this game a 3 out of 5. Because I just think like in 2025, you have to include garlic in like your game mechanics. Otherwise, you just seem a little bit outdated. Okay, so let me go back to your boy Bimby. The yellow question marks have reveals. The rainbow ones, okay. Okay. So we have a, oh, okay. Oh, I see. Or is it a left? If you go to the yellow question mark, you'll actually get yourself a new Mega Evolution. Or is it the rainbow? Or is it the question mark? Or is it the rainbow? I don't know. Where is it? Oh. I love this Mega Evolution. It's got the best ice machine in all the building. I promise. All these Pokeballs just lying around Nuance. No, this place is filthy. Nuance is filthy. These Pokeballs just lying around. How do I even get up there? It's just like you spend 5 minutes looking for bridges on the roofs, girl. Okay. I'm going to be watching the VOD like usual, but wanted to say hi and hope you're doing well. I am doing well. We've talked about AI. We've talked about Marilyn Monroe. We've talked about 2 sweet teas. We've talked about coconut shrimp. We talked about the, we've talked about a lot. 4th floor. I went to France and I was like an American teenager, and I feel like they were just like, ugh, in Paris. But I'll be real, I do love French people. I just like that French people just like don't, like they like, it's just like, ew. Like if they're not vibing with you, they aren't. Like they aren't gonna like be fake about like you not slaying. I also have a few French people in my audience, so it's like I don't not slay, so I guess that's just me like kind of, you know, in the sort of like the journey of sort of climbing the ladder of slay. I definitely, once I got the approval from the French, I definitely kicked that ladder down. I'm sorry, but y'all are gonna have to figure out how to impress the French. For me, it was Pokemon. And that's a journey a lot of Americans have to go on, is like, how can I impress the French? Do I speak French myself? Bisous. I say what matters. I know what matters. I know the language and when it matters. Bisous. Bisous. What on earth could these people want from me? Welcome. Welcome. You've encountered many different Pokemon on your journey.
What was that?
You've encountered many different Pokemon on your journey. Are you familiar with this Pokemon? Are you familiar with this Pokemon?
No!
Oh no, the airplanes. This is Latios. This is Latias. It is highly intelligent and understands human speech. It is highly intelligent and understands human speech. It can also use telepathy to detect locations of those it cares for and sense their emotions. It can also... We'd like to... It's in my brain. Help. Help. I don't care about the shiny Latios and Latias. The Mega Latios and Latias are flops. Oh, they look the same. They've lost all identities. Oh. They said not too much. Oh, wait a minute. They're kind of strong. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, Moonblast. Mega Beret techniques. I learned this technique from Justin. Ooh. Are they healing each other?
No!
I have to get one of them down. They're healing somehow. Boom. Boom.
Another one.
I do
thank
like
you.
Latios and Latias though. Marvelous. Please take this Megastone. Please, you have to help me. It's in my brain. I can't get away from it. I'm trapped here in this space. Please, you have to... Please help me. Okay. Y'all have fun with that. I hate to bring it up, but now that she's had about a month to make an impression, how are we feeling about Mega Lucario Z with her moment in the limelight? Personally, I think she's a diva, but I'm not 100% sold that she'll fill the assignment. I think it's really hard to have give me a second. Okay, so none of the question marks are that. Give me Mimikyu. Okay. So she is like one of those like payola Pokemon, and in this day and age, it's just so hard to do that. Like nobody likes the payola. At the same time, she's really, really trying. She's really trying. I think the shiny is something that you should really think about. It's hard. It's hard because like aesthetically she's giving. Culturally, it's still kind of like weird footing. I don't know. Do I have a Mimikyu? Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have it. I don't have it. So I guess we're just gonna have to keep respawning stuff, huh? I'm gonna look up to see if that Chinese buffet is gonna be open. Maybe I'll just order in. I don't want to go out. It's cold. There's like side missions. Side mission. Side mission. She was definitely dealt a hard hand because they had shoved her in front of us. She could have gotten overexposed. But also in the absence of her getting a lot of screen time, I'm left like meh. Right. It's like balanced itself out. I like Absol Z more, but I wonder which one. Absol Z was way more of a surprise. Okay, so let's see if we can find any ghosts too, because we're looking for Mimikyu. Oh God. So like I'm gonna have to like sit here. Girl, I don't know when this video is gonna come out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Okay. Well, let's do one more reset and then I'm gonna push some more of the story here because maybe that'll unlock some content. Shiny Chiyu. I like Chiyu. I honestly can't remember what it looks like off the top of my head, the shiny. Hey, another one. Nice. Oh, the blue flame. Yeah, I figured it was blue. I like shiny Chiyu. I always give praise to Chiyu. Chiyu is really cute. I wish it was a normal Pokemon so you could like, I don't know, more regularly get it. Hello? Who's there? Oh my God. Do not tell me. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. No, let's see. Let's see. I did not know that there would still be reveals. We are this deep in the... At the end of the day, I think it's kind of cool that they're still doing this. Like, this deep in. Wait. Oh, that's the Mega? I didn't even notice it was the Mega. I was like, when's the transformation? It's okay. I mean, like, it's okay that I didn't notice. I've never been a Galissapod fan though, so I'm not gonna sit here and be like, ah ha ha. I don't know. Hey Felix, welcome to the chat. Okay. It's fine. Galissapodites. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's look in the Mega Pokedex. Right, so 4 more. I was folding laundry, not looking at the screen when I heard you say that's the Mega. It's fun. We have fun here with the Mega Evolutions. I guess I'll just keep doing this because this seems to be where the Mega Evolutions come from. Hey, Nurse Joy. I'm just going to sit here, okay? It was Steel. Oh, my Gaga versus Beyonce video. I had to stop. Oh my God. I was like, oh, I didn't know that like stan culture still existed. But people were bringing up really fun interpretations of what they thought like the Gaga and Beyonce concept would be. And a lot of people, I heard a lot of people on both Instagram and TikTok being like, Gaga should be dark fairy. I was like, I can actually see that. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I just didn't know that it was like still alive and well for like millennial pop stars. I was like, yeah. I didn't even say anything bad. I just said that they were both talented, and somebody was like mad at, some people were getting mad at me, but it's fine. I just thought that we left that in like 2015. Not for like K-pop and stuff. I expect it for K-pop, but like Beyonce and Lady Gaga, I'm like, y'all, aren't we all like 30 years old now? You know? But hey, whatever. I like them both. So. Now, if I make like a video on K-pop and, you know, I expect it, but I was like, like, it took me back. It took me way back. I said, no. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? I had this morning. This is kind of funny. This morning, I kind of like laughed to myself. I looked at how the video was doing, and I told myself, I was like, if this video hits like 100K overnight, then I'll make another one. It didn't. It didn't. I was like, this video, I know it kind of got some engagement, but it's not worth it. Not for my mental health. No, ma'am. I was willing to take a few punches if it was engaging enough. It just didn't hit it for me. Maybe if I get like another one-off idea, but normally when like I get a cool video idea and I see it goes off, I'll try to like read the comments to like get more ideas on how to keep the conversation going, but I'm kind of like not looking at those comments. Did Rose say something? I don't see it. Oh, Kuti, thank you for 2 months. Thank you so much. And some people were trying to set me up. Some people were like, do a Sabrina Carpenter versus Taylor Swift video. I said, why do y'all want to see me cry? Because that would be really, really difficult for me. What would Katy Perry's types be though? See, I get caught up on the albums. I think all of these like women that we're talking about have really shown a lot of dimensions in pop culture. So like making like one team for them as like a champion would be one thing, and making a team for them based on the album would be another. Like Teenage Dream would be like fairy type, normal type. Oh, what's that up there? Oh, Miss Girl. Okay, Miss Peas in a Pod. Miss Peas in a Pod. Peas out the pod. I like that. That one's fun. Oh, we're still getting reveals. It's almost 2026 and we're still getting Mega Evolutions. Let's go. Oh, okay. What's her typing? This is Miss Peas out the pod. Yeah, she's fun. I want to know what the shiny looks like. This is really fun. Like, I like the moving sort of like floating petals and stuff like that. Miss Peabody. Dang. It's rock type? Oh. For some reason I thought fighting would work on that. I liked Glamora. I also liked her trainer too. The champion of Scarlet and Violet. I agree. I think Glamora got a little bit slept on. But let's be real, she did debut in Scarlet and Violet, so it's kind of hard to... I think the only one who really came out of that mostly unscathed was Quaquaval, and that was just because he gave, you know, just like distracted us. Tinkaton as well. Yes, you're right. Tinkaton as well. Tinkaton as well. Only a few girls got out of Scarlet and Violet. That'd be a fun video idea. Only a few girls got out of Scarlet and Violet unscathed. Quaquaval, Tinkaton. See, I would say Meowscarada, but I don't think that she came out fully unscathed. I like her. Don't get me wrong, I like her. Not even a Spathra. I don't know, because Flittle, a lot of people hated Flittle. And I'll name them. I remember, those of you who've been with me since TikTok days, I used to talk about Flittle, and there would be people who would be like, that's just a little nasty tissue paper. People would call Flittle a nasty little tissue paper. They called her a nasty little tissue paper. Oh, Clodsire kind of did that too. I call Generation 9 the dark era of Pokemon. You know how like in Europe there was the Middle Ages? Generation 9 is the Middle Ages of Pokemon. There's got to be more. This whole line here has to be like... has to be reveals then. That's Miss Diancie. I don't know who that is. Have I revisited on the Switch too? Oh, baby. It speaking of butter, it runs like butter. I have so many hours of Scarlet and Violet in my nervous system that when I played it on the Switch 2 version, it felt alien to like feel it running at 60 frames per second. I was like, whoa. Like it felt like you were on a roller coaster. Everything was like moving so fast and smooth. Okay, here's another one. One should be Zero Aura. I think the Zero Aura one's the one that you can't get, right? Mind you, that being how it should be running since 5 years ago. I have a tinfoil hat theory, okay? I talk about it all the time, but I'm gonna talk about it again. I think that Scarlet and Violet had bigger ambitions, but because they redid the engine, because you will see the character models of this look different than Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield was still running on the same engine and assets of the DS era. It looks exactly like the DS era, but just like enhanced because it's running on the Switch, right? As opposed to the DS. I think that they changed it because they had a vision for what the Switch era would look like, and they didn't know how to make it work. The Switch just was not powerful enough for their ideas, and it seemed as though that they just cut content. They like literally cut it down to bare bones. And you see some hints of their ideas in those like leaked documentations and stuff. And I honestly think, because if you think like Pokemon, when they make a game, they have movies, they have anime, they have manga, they have cards, they have apps. All this stuff has to be around the game. So it's like, girl, we gotta release it. We gotta release it. Ooh. But I do believe that unfortunately Generation 9 cashed all of their social capital with their audience. And I think that they know that they have to not mess up the next one because the trust is gone. Every single time I get on the internet and somebody brings up Pokemon, there are 10 people for every one person who's like, kill it. Killer. I'm like, ooh. Biting my nails like, ooh, Pokemon. Be careful, girl. See, us here, we're the fans. We're the fans, you know? But we can only get you so far, Pikachu. And that's why they got her back in. That's why they got her in the back. I heard, the leaks have heard, I've heard that they have her on an Ozempic IV drip as we speak. And she doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve it. I said this on TikTok and Instagram. At a certain point, that's our sister. Now y'all know that this is my cousin back here. Let's get into it. This is my cousin back here. Wait a minute. Oh. Somebody had to gag. This is pretty. Go lurk. This is pretty. Mother. The shoulder pads? What's this typing? Ooh. Okay, we'll do that.
Shh, you won't get up.
No, Go Lurk says, does anybody here play Marvel Rivals? I look like a superhero, like Marvel Rivals. Yeah, leave it to a ghost type to eat. One thing a ghost type loves to do is eat. It's like me at a Chinese buffet. I'm gonna go into the Chinese buffet and say, you know what? I'm like a ghost type Pokemon. Cause I love to eat. And they're gonna be like, huh? I do really want to go, but I don't think I will. Gosh, I've been thinking about that coconut shrimp for like 3 days now. Girl, somebody help me. They're gonna call security? Right. Right. This just right this way, sir. I like Go Lurk. That one's pretty. Wow. Okay, so I have them all now. That's their aura, right? But we can't get that yet. I think I have them all. There's another one. Oh. Because I have to do the Deontay quest. Yeah, somebody did say all the new megas were flops, and that's why you can't look at leaks. Like, you have to just see it in the game. I'm missing 3. Am I missing any more from reveals, or do I have to do Corbeau stuff? I'm gonna keep playing. Okay, so I have to get a Mimikyu. Okay. Oh god, I'm gonna have to sit here and reset, huh? Mimikyu's a fairy type as well. Mewtwo, Deontay. Okay, so it should be Mewtwo, Deontay, and I'm guessing that there's a Mimikyu. Don't spoil it. I want to see it still. What do I think of Crabdominable? I liked it. I liked all of them. So honestly, off the bat, like now that I've gotten through the majority of this content, the lowest I've rated some of these, I think, is like Pyroar and probably like the one that I just saw just now. Everything else I've kind of liked. Okay, so the only non-promoted one is, okay, the Quasartico quest line. Okay, so let's just do that while we're here. Y'all mind? If y'all are filing out, that's fine. I know I normally don't go this long, but I'm here. On a scale of 0 to a bunch, how pregnant are we feeling today? Very. I've gotten a lot of stuff done today. Latios doesn't count as a debut because that's been a flop for like a decade at this point. Oh, this is evil. This is very evil. This is a very evil moment here, Pokemon. No, we can't turn off autosaves. We have to sit here and get this Gen 7 Pokemon to spawn. Oh my god. I hate y'all! Please, Pokemon Home. I'm paying $300 a month for it. Please let me use it, please. Please let me use it. Just for 5 minutes, Pokemon. I'm paying for it, please. I'll give you the money, I promise. Girl, Mimikyu is stuck where the trade left them. Oh, that's right. Does anybody have a Mimikyu? If I put a code up and you have a Mimikyu, use the code, please. Wait, only if you don't mind not having it. Don't give me one that you're training. Give me like a trash one if you have a trash one. Like a fodder one, because I'm not giving it back. I don't know how I can give it back if a bunch of people are using a code. Okay, there's a lot of people who don't mind. Okay. I tricked the system. The code is going to be 88880008. Everybody use code 88880008 to give me a Mimikyu. Watch me sit here and like nobody gives me anything. I'll give you an exclusive. Okay, whoever helps me with this, I'm gonna give you a special surprise. One of my extra shinies. I'm gonna give you a luxury ball Kangaskhan because you mothered that. How about that? I just don't like asking people for things without giving them something back. Friend ball fletchling? No, I forgot about that thing. Thank you. Thank you, Sam. And that's what they mean when they say building community. Do you see how you benefit mutually when you have community? Thank you, everybody who was using the code. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so blessed. Y'all saved me literally like 40 minutes. And we're going to give it right to Vinny. Honestly, I bet Mimikyu has like at least a single digit percentage share of Pokemon's value, because let's be real, this Pokemon has sold a lot of merchandise. You're welcome, Samlix. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who took the time to put the code in. That will be the true test of my dedication. See, I hate it because like I would be like, Vinny is so cute. Like if I was in this universe, that corny crowd. Somebody said where's the mega? So y'all just wanted me to see dedication. Now leave and come back. Oh, re-enter the building. I like left, girl. Oh. Oh, hey. If this is... Ah, Phaun. I hear you've been hard at work at Nuance, as always. Since you're here, would you take a look at this? Is that a Pokeball? Oh my gosh! It is a Pokemon that was made by human hands some 500 years ago. It's called Miraa. We recovered it during our redevelopment work, but it appears to be in a dormant state. If we want to awaken it, we must find a way to power its internal mechanisms. To do so would require a Megastone specific to Miraa. We had asked AZ to create one for us, but since that will unfortunately no longer be possible, we will have our team here at Quasartico Incorporated produce that stone. Can we ask you to assist us with gathering the necessary materials? We require 999 Megastones to create this particular Megastone. Normally I use 999 Megastones for my sickening cut crease gold MAC eyeshadow, but for this case, we'll use it for a Megastone. Well, lucky you. I've been spending at least 12 hours inside of these places that have a bunch of Megastones, and I keep forgetting to spend it. So here you go. Every time I'm in there, I'm like, I have to when I leave, even when I'm off stream, I'm like, I tell myself, I'm like, when I get out, go to zone 17 and buy the new TMs. And I keep forgetting every single time. So I'm glad. I'm glad. That's why I couldn't be happier. Simply couldn't be happier. Oh, I'm excited for this. Please see if you can send energy to Miraa using your Mega Rings keystone. The little curtsy. Good morning to you, Miraa. How lovely to see you awake. Truly wonderful. I hope we can rely on you to show Mikirna the wide world after such a long time asleep. Please take good care of Mikirna.
Mother.
That is so cute. She has a little flower. That was so cute. I so appreciate all you do to look. Okay, that's, yeah, thank you. Okay. They know. They know that girly pop is the only way to go. Hi Kitsune, welcome to the chat. Wow.
You woke it up.
We gotta see that one in action. We have to see that one in action. Magirna, where you at, sister? The way that this didn't even have a cutscene, she just like casually is just looking like this. Huh? That is so cool. We are really eating in terms of like the reveals and stuff. Like they really are feeding the girly pops. Like this is so that's the last one then. I just have to do the quests and then I'll be done, other than Zero Aura, but I mean, who cares? That means I can record the video tomorrow morning. Yay. Where is the dojo? I think you still need one. There's still one new one. What do I have to do to get the other new one? Do I have to finish the quest? There's another side quest one. Oh, that like spawns. There's one that's not in game yet. You'll have to check the data mines. Okay, but in terms of this, is there still a spawn that I'm missing? Like, is this the one? Because I assume that that's like Mewtwo. She is so cute and slay at the same time. Okay, so there's one more side quest spawn. Okay. That is so... Okay, let's look at some animations here. Wow! She does like a little pirouette. The Iron Head one is cool. Her melee. That is cool. I did get Chimecho, yes. I like that. That's a cool one. I normally like don't get like excited about mythicals like this. She did spot her turn. Of course she would. That's cool. Okay, let's see if we can get that last spawn then. Oh, did I get the... I didn't get the Mewtwo Mr. Gift. Let's do that. Sorry. Project M. Skip. Okay. Okay, there's still one more. Okay, yeah. There's still one more. That's fine. I'll do those quests off stream. I'm literally gonna probably click through them unless it like catches my eye. I might pay attention to the Deontay one, but this is how I am with games. I just tell myself sometimes when my attention starts getting really, really thin, like now hours into a story, I'm like, you know what? If there's anything slay, the chat will let me know. Oh, is it Baxcalibur from online? Girl, let me just Google it. I'm scared though. No, there's one more. Okay, it's not. Okay, I almost Googled it. Okay, we're just gonna spawn them then. Thank you, Agenda Blunt, for hanging out. Okay, Seb's gonna look it up. It's right next to Glamora. Between Mewtwo and Glamora. Get the coconut shrimp. 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 Just looked it up. It is not one you know about. Okay. It's a new one. Okay. Get the coconut shrimp. Get the coconut shrimp. Do you think it's possible second DLC? I think they would have announced it. You know what? Actually, no. No. I actually don't know. They could definitely just announce another DLC after the holidays. Oh, there it is. Pokemon knows that this is like prime money-making season. They tend to not really put anything out during the holidays because all the products are already going to sell. Like, let's be real, we live in a capitalist world. There could be another DLC, but they could also just do events. This DLC, honestly, before we get into this, well, actually, I'll just load this while we do that. Oh, I have to feed Hoopa. This game and DLC has blown my expectations out of the water in terms of content. I did not expect this many new forms, this much story. The gameplay and everything, I've really enjoyed it as like a longtime fan. So I'm genuinely like unable to really predict what's coming next. I honestly anticipate, like what Tark was saying, we'll probably get Gen 10 news next February. But based off of how much they've like really surprised me so far, if they announced another DLC, I'd be like, oh, okay. I mean, because look at this. I told y'all that I was like done because I just didn't even think that there would be this many reveals. Like there's like sickening reveals still like in the post game of the DLC. Hello? Oh, they're not doing as much DLC going forward. I'm fine with that. I think Indigo Disc was honestly the better of the two. I'd rather them do DLC that kind of like rounds out the end game. I did like Kitakami, but I think I played more Indigo Disc. Oh, Scovillain? Okay, Miss Girl. I actually kind of like Scovillain. This one is not like a gag like Go Lurk, but this is fun. I like Scovillain. I've always really liked Scovillain. She's one of those girls that definitely was not able to make it out of the Scarlet and Violet DLC unscathed, but it's kind of fun. Scovillain is like, I mean this with all love. Scovillain is one of the most stupid Pokemon ever. She even has like her own like signature move and everything. Like they like really like put their foot into like adding like layers to this Pokemon, and like everybody just like slept on it and threw it away. I like that kind of stuff. Now on the girly pop tier list, I don't think she's gonna get that high, but I will probably say I love that. I like it. Okay. I hate how many Gen 9 girlies got megas. In all honesty, it was probably easier for them to do that. And there is like the sort of object permanence of the franchise too. They tend to do that. I think if you, well, I don't want to assume your age, but according to my memory, it feels like the more recent generations always get a little bit of love when they do gimmicks, and then they get ushered into like legacy. I think what it is Gen 9, like I said, was not able. It's the dark ages, the middle ages of Pokemon. So a lot of the stuff they do with Gen 9, a lot of people are just going to be like, you know, like Scovillain, for example. Where? I have to do like a quest. I want to like finish it here. Shine bright like a gemstone is not what I wanted to do. It's the one with the points. Do I just go back to Corbo? Did you see your Buntigalogist recently? No, I'm doing all natural. Hi, Bunny Club. I like Gen 9. I did too. Let's see. I always like to bring this up as like a little party trick to show people how psychotic I am. I like Gen 9. Let's divide that. Oh, of course. Let me use my phone. Let's just round down. Because at least 10 of those hours were me just talking. 1,000 divided by 24. I've spent 42 days of my life playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. My head was blocking it. Mentally Queen, thank you so much for subscribing. But hey, get into this. A big part of those 42 to 43 days was building this right here. If you think about it, that's just a month. That's what I'm saying. It's the little tiny bits of showing up. What happens when the talk isn't cheap? Run a special scan. Okay. my little shirt. I think people will look back on Gen 9 fondly if they're able to fix the wrongs. If they're able to show that we can confidently consume their product in Gen 10 and on with the same amount of like fervor and joy and whimsy as we did in Generation 8 and below, then we'll be like, you remember Gen 9? Like, you know. But I think right now people are a little bit scared. Do you want to run? Yes. I just didn't expect it to be Tokyo Tony. Tokyo Tony is one of those people that I will admit, I would honestly say consume her stuff with a big bucket of salt, because I don't think she's the most I often question if she should be platformed, but it's like one of those things where I'm like, it's like reality TV and you're like, ooh, should I be watching this? A distortion found via special scan will stay open until you enter it. You'll be able to carry out a special scan. If you earn enough points by complete... Okay, so you have to like do all the points. Where's it at? Oh, is that it? It's like sparkling. Wait, is that it? Oh, I don't know how this works. It's okay, I'll just Google it later. Without saying it, what's your favorite song? Right now? Oh, my new favorite song. Mini skirt, mini skirt, mini skirt on. Mini skirt, mini skirt. It makes sense. It's like, get the points. It's like, now that you've beaten the game, here's the new thing that you can do to get points and still keep the system going. I got you. Okay. So that means all I have to do tonight is get Mewtwo and Miss Diri. Miss Diri. Well, I guess we'll end the stream with a little selfie moment with Lucy. Hi, Ghost in Tokyo. I hope your nap was good. No, it's not Miniskirt by AOA. Lucy, come here. Okay. I love Lucy. Oh, you know, it's really cool because I've always wanted a shiny Lopunny on a team, and like this game has really enabled me to have one. Oh, Lucy, she's walking with me. Thank you, Bumble. You've made my year brighter too. I have a lost video that I made and canceled of me ranking all the Pokemon lids that are in Japan, and I kind of want to bring it back because they did the lids in the game. Somebody in the Discord had put me onto it. Yeah, I'll have to copy and paste it. I'll do that, yo mom. Okay, so let's say bye to the VOD girlies. VOD girlies, thank you so much for watching. I hope that however this finds you, it was super well. If you made it to the end of this video, I wanted to say something, but I forgot what it was. Maybe I'll remember. But anyway, thank y'all. Bye.